You weren't the real one, Bob.
Good night, monkeys. Sleep tight, monkeys. And don't jump on the bed.
Four little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Good night, monkeys. Sleep tight, monkeys. Don't let the bed bugs bite, monkeys. And don't jump on the bed.
Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One moment, please. Excuse me. Hey, don't you know how this song goes?
Yes.
Can't you sing it any louder? Go 1, 2, ready, go. Three little
Monkeys jumping on the bed.
Good.
One fell off and bumped his head.
Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Good night, monkeys. Sleep tight, monkeys. And don't jump on the bed.
Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. And I mean it too.
Good night, monkey. Sleep tight, monkey. And don't jump on the... Oh, never mind. You're just going to do it anyways, aren't you?
One little monkey jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on this. Hey, wait a minute. There are no more monkeys jumping on this bed. Well, you know what that means, don't you? No, what does that mean? Well, it means that there's plenty of room for me to jump on the bed. Woohoo! Jumping on the bed, jumping on the bed, jumping on... Oh my goodness! Somebody call me a doctor. Oh. Well, good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? Good to see you here. My name is Jim Napolitano. My friends call me Nappy. That's my nickname, so I named my puppet company Nappy's Puppets. And today I am going to do a show called Jack and the Beanstalk. But I want to tell you, this is a little bit different than Jack and the Beanstalk that you might have heard of before. Because first of all, it's done in 4 pieces. So there'll be 4 little parts called Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. And this is kind of what is known as a mountain Jack tale. See, the first people who told stories about Jack came from England. You ever hear that country, England?
Yeah.
Do you know there were some people that moved from England to America? Do you know what they were called, the first people?
Yeah.
Yeah? They were called pilgrims. You ever heard of the pilgrims?
Yeah.
No, okay, well, the Pilgrims were people who moved from England to America. They brought all their stuff. And some of the stuff they brought with them were their stories about Jack. You see? And then the stories changed a little bit and became very much American style stories. These stories told about Jack are in the Appalachian Mountains, all the way down in Georgia, all the way up to Maine are the Appalachian Mountains. And they tell stories about Jack. These are known as mountain Jack tales. And those are the kind of stories I'm going to tell you today. In between the Jack and the Beanstalk, there's going to be some songs and other stories I hope you will like. But we should get ready and get going with Jack and the Beanstalk Part 1. You should wait until I do something good. Don't just clap indiscriminately. Wait for me to do something good. Then you can clap. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jack, and one day his mama came a-calling for him. Jack? Jack? Answer your mama when she's calling for you. Here I am, Mother, here I am. Oh, there's a good boy, Jack. Now I want you to go and take the cow to the market, get a good price when you sell the cow. Oh, and you make sure you're home in time for supper. Oh, supper, what's for supper? I'm hungry. Jack, you know we have no money to buy groceries for supper. That's why we have to sell our cow. But if you get a good price, maybe we can go to that restaurant you like, that McDonald's restaurant. Now come along and sell a cow. Stay tuned for Jack and the Beanstalk Part 2. But before we get to that one, there's a song here. It's a song that a lot of people know the name of once they see all of the scenery. Now here is some of the scenery. And here is all of the scenery. So what do you see? That's the name of the song. What do you see?
Tree.
Tree is part of the name of the song. That's right.
Apple tree.
What kind of tree? What's on the tree?
Apple.
Yeah, that's an apple tree. Thank you. Apple tree is part of the name of the song. What kind of apples?
Green.
Yeah, green. That's the name of the song. It's called The Green Apple Tree. Oh, I had a rooster and the rooster pleased me. I fed my rooster by the green apple tree. My old rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo. I had a piggy and the piggy pleased me. I fed my piggy by the green apple tree. My old piggy went oink, 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 oink. And my old rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo. I had a moo cow and the moo cow pleased me. I fed my moo cow by the green apple tree. My old moo cow went. What's the matter? Don't you know how a cow goes? Yes, that's right. My old piggy went. And my old rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo. I had a horsey, and the horsey pleased me. I fed my horsey by the green apple tree. My old horsey went. My old moo cow went. My old piggy went. And my old rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo. I had one of these things. Okay, I had a sheep, and the sheep pleased me. I fed my sheep by the green apple tree. My old sheep went. My old horsey went. My old moo cow went. My old piggy went. And my old rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo-diddly-doo. I had a baby, and the baby pleased me. I fed my baby by the green apple tree. My sweet baby went away. My old sheep went away. My old horsey went wee. My old moo cow went wee. My old piggy went oink, 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 oink. And my old rooster went cock-a-doodle-doo, dee-doodle-lee, doodle-lee, doodle-lee, doo. Now there's this one about the guy named Jack. Do you know one about Jack?
Yes.
You do? Oh, I forgot to tell you, it's not Jack and the Beanstalk. It's a different one about Jack. You know another one about Jack? You want a hint?
Yes. Oh, I know. Jack be nimble.
Jack be nimble. Hoo-yah! Jack be quick. Jack jump over the can. No, not jumping over this thing. It's on fire. Yeah, I don't play with fire. That's not a good idea, but I got an idea like, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me, cha-cha-cha. Everybody help me blow out this candle on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now I can jump over it like, woohoo, yahoo, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, now it's time for the real story about Jack, called Jack and the Beanstalk Part 2. Now you see, Jack did not want to sell Moo Moo the cow because Moo Moo the cow was Jack's good friend. There were only a couple things wrong with Moo Moo the cow. First of all, she never said moo. Secondly, she never gave milk. But last and the most important, she never walked anywhere on her own, and Jack had to give her like piggyback rides wherever they went. Hope we get to market soon. No offense, but you're kind of heavy. Yo, dude, what's up? What's up? I can't talk to you because my mama says not to talk to strange people. What? Who are you calling strange? I'm not the one with a cow on my back. Hey, is that cow your date? Are you taking her to the movies? No, I am not taking her to the movies. I'm taking her to the market because we need money for food. Oh, you need money? You need food? Yo, check it out. Well, I understand that you've got a cow to sell. Hey, dude, that may be all good and well, but as I see it, you ain't going to get the much for your cow is sick, and she's ate her last lunch. She got the fleas in her ears and her milk's gone dry. She can hardly stand, so it's time to say goodbye. But out of the goodness of my heart, I will give you these. Don't look silly, kid. They're magical beans. One bean alone is worth 10 pots of gold. I will give you 3, but you must do as you're told. Keep these beans well out of sight. If you don't, your troubles will be high as a kite. They will bring you wealth and they will bring you food. So be real careful, cowabunga, dude. With that crazy song about the beans, the old man was gone, and so was Moo Moo the cow. Ooh. All Jack had left in his hands were the 3 beans that the man had given him. They looked like no other bean that Jack had ever seen, so he ran home to tell his mother. Mother, come quick, I sold the cow. Mother, come quick. Ooh, did you get a piece of gold? No, not really. Oh, because you got 2 pieces of gold. Woo-hoo. Gold. No, not really. What'd you get? Look, Mom, I got the beans. Well, they're magic beans. look like normal beans. You sold our cow for beans? Throw those beans down. No, Mama, no, Jack. You're very foolish selling your cow for beans. I'm afraid you're going to have to be punished. You're going to have to go to bed without any supper. Mom, you said we didn't have any supper. Yeah, but, well, it makes no difference. You're still being punished. Now go to bed. Oh. But something very interesting began to happen. That night, by the light of the full moon, those beans began to grow. And they grew, and they grew, and they grew all the way into the sky. And the next morning when Jack woke up, there was this giant beanstalk in his yard. And Jack decided he could just climb up that beanstalk to see where it went. He did that like another famous Jack, Jackie Chan. Hoo-yah! 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 Alley-oop. Stay tuned for Jack and the Beanstalk Part 3. Now, I want to tell you about this next one because it's a very good story about a guy named Jack. I think it's more silly than scary. I don't know. Oh, no, it's not Jack and the Beanstalk. Did I forget to tell you that again? This one's about Jack and his big brother.
No.
Did you know Jack had a big brother?
No.
Yeah. His name was Big Jack. There was Big Jack and Little Jack. See, you know Little Jack because he climbed up the beanstalk and he jumped over the candle. Little Jack looks big like his mother, you say? Interesting. This is about Big Jack who had to get a job. And the only place he could get a job was working for a man called the King. The King was a little peculiar. You see, when you worked for the King, you had to promise not to lose your temper. And if you lost your temper and broke your promise, the King would pull the hairs out of your head and he'd make like a pair of shoelaces out of your hair. I told you he was unusual, right? Yeah. The other thing you need to know is that when you work on a farm, you get some money, but you're supposed to get something to eat. You get some lunch or some supper or just, that's the way it's done on the farm. And that's what you need to know about this one called Big Jack and Little Jack. Now, Big Jack was a big, big man with a big, big beard. He was very proud of that beard, you see. Nice, pretty old beard there. And one day he went to work for the King. And the King said, yes, sir, I got the job for you, but you got to promise not to lose your temper. Well, Big Jack promised not to lose his temper, and the King took him out to the barn. He told Big Jack to take the sheep out to pasture to eat the green grass, to count up the sheep and not to lose them. So they counted them up, and you can count them up too. They went, bah, bah, bah. Well, them sheep ate that green grass, and soon enough it was time to bring them on home, so they counted them up again. You can count them up too. They went, bah, bah, bah. Well, there, Big Jack, I think you did a very, very good job. You come back here tomorrow, we'll do the same thing all over again. Wait a minute, sir, what about my supper? Oh, no, Big Jack, you get no supper. You don't get paid you get paid to watch the sheep. You don't get paid to have some supper. You get no, what's the matter? You look kind of mad. You're not mad, are you? Well, Big Jack was mad. Looks like a fella got a right to be mad getting no supper from you. The King didn't say much, but he reached on up and pulled the hairs right off Jack's chin. And he made a big old pair of shoelaces. And Big Jack went crying on home. When Big Jack told his brother Little Jack what had happened, Little Jack said, don't worry, Big Jack, we'll get even with that mean old King. So the next day, Little Jack went to work for the King, promised not to lose his temper, and the King took him out to the barn to watch the sheep. They counted them up real good. You count them up too. Bah, bah, hab. Well, them sheep sheep ate that green, green grass. And soon enough, it was time to bring them on home. So they counted them up. They went, bah, bah. Oh, there, little Jack. I think you lost one of my sheep. Oh, no, sir, I did not lose your sheep. What do you mean? There were 3, now there are 2. What happened? Well, you didn't give me any supper, and I'm real hungry, so I ate them. You did what now? I ate your sheep. You ate my sheep? Yes, sir, I did. It's very good sheep. You ate my sheep? Oh, sir, you're not mad, are you? Oh, no, I'm not very mad. I'm going to keep my temper. That's a very funny joke you played on me. You come back tomorrow, I'll give you a new job. Well, little Jack went on home and told his brother what had happened, and they laughed and laughed. And then the next day, the king did give Jack a new job. He told little Jack to go out to the fields with the plow horse and the plow, and to get those fields ready for planting by plowing nice, straight lines. So Jack took the plow horse and he went plow, 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 plow. Plowing straight lines is very boring. So Jack did a little extra special plowing. He went plow, plow, plow. And he went plow, plow, plow. When the king saw what Jack had done to his fields, he called for him because he was very mad. Hey there, little Jack, what'd you do to my fields? I can't plant nothing in those crazy fields. Oh, sir, you sound very upset. Yes, I'm upset. I can't plant. You screwed up my fields there. Well, sir, if you're upset, looks like I got to take some of your hair. Oh, you want some of my hair? That's what this is about. Well, I tell you, you get the whole thing for $1 because here it's a toupee, it's a wig. Wait a minute, it's stuck. Well, Jack looked up top the king's head and saw 3 teeny tiny hairs, which he took, yoink! And he made the littlest pair of shoelaces you ever did see. The end. Here, boy. Here, boy. There's a good puppy. Now I want you to sit down. What? I said sit down. Good boy. Now, I'm going to get you a treat. What's the matter with you? Sit up straight there when I'm talking. There you go. Okay, almost. There you go. Okay, now, I'm going to get you a treat, but you guys stay right there. I want you to stay. Stay. Dee-dum-dee-dum-dee. I said stay. La-la-la-la-la-la. I said stay. Dee-dum-dee. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. I'm sorry, there's no bone for you today. What? Oh. She went to the baker's to buy him some bread, but when she came back, the poor dog was dead. Oh, I'm dying of hunger. I need a bone for my snack time. I'm so hungry. I'm dead. Oh, eat, blah, 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 blah. Wow. No, don't worry. I'm not really dead. I was just acting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exit stage right. Bing. Wait, hold on a moment there. Crazy dog. She went to the market to buy him some fruit. And when she came back, that dog was playing the flute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bing. Wait, hold on. Where in the world did he get the flute from? She went to the market to buy him a wig. And when she came back, he was dancing a jig. Hey, I'm the Lord of the Dance. Thank you. I think he's more like the Lord of the Silly Heads. went to the market to buy him a coat. And when she came back, he was riding a... Yee-haw! Oh my goodness! Hey, get out of the way! Oh, I've never ridden a goat on the ceiling before. On the ceiling, whoops! Yee-haw! Hey, wait. How come there are goat footprints on the ceiling? Would I just wash that ceiling? She went to the market to buy him a hat. And when she came back, that dog was feeding... Okay, kitty. Open up a tunnel, because here comes a choo-choo train. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. Woo! Okay, kitty. Say ah.
Meow.
No. Say ah.
Meow.
Kitty. Very simple, please. Open up and say ah.
Meow.
Well, I guess that's good enough. She went to the market to buy some pantyhose. And when she came back, that dog was dressed up in her clothes. The dame made a curtsy, and the dog made a bow. The dame said, "Your servant," and the dog said, "Bow, wow."
Oh, wow.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Jack and the Beanstalk Part 3. Now, you see, Jack climbed up that beanstalk and he found a giant castle. Wow, everything's giant sized around here. I wonder that, wait a minute, this place is a giant mess. This place is messier than my room at home. What's that? Oh, hello, chicken. Holy moly. That chicken just laid a giant golden egg. Oh, golden egg, I'm rich. Husband, what's that? Husband, I'm home. Where is that little giant of mine? He didn't do any of the housework. This place is a mess. I cannot... Eek! A little boy. What are you doing here, little boy? I'm just looking around for something to eat. Well, you're in trouble. Because my husband, the giant, eats boys like you for breakfast. Oh, no, please, don't let him eat me. I'll tell you what. My husband, the little giant, never does any of his chores. This place is a mess. Look at golden eggs everywhere. Get this out of the way. Now, if you could be our housekeeper, then you could do the laundry and the cleaning and the dishes. Well, that sounds great. When should I start? Oh, you should start right away. The place is a mess. Dee-dum, dee-dum-dum, shh. I think I hear my husband coming. Dum-dee-dum-dum, yum-dee-dum-dum, yum-dee-dum-dum-dee-dum-dum-dee-dum-dum, doo-dee-doo. Oh, hello, wife. Well, hello, my little giant. How are you today? I am terrible. I couldn't even find one little kid to eat. Wait a minute. Who's this guy? Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood. I hate to interrupt you, but you cannot eat that little boy. Why not? Well, because he's going to be our new housekeeper and do all the chores that you don't do. What? I do all the work. All you do is go to the office. Business meetings and lunch meetings and meetings. Why, you no good. Uh-oh. Male chauvinist giant. Well, blah, 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 blah. Yes, dear. And while the giants were arguing about who did the most housework, Jack took that giant golden egg and ran down the beanstalk. Stay tuned for Jack and the Beanstalk Part 4. Well, I have a story that I think you'll like. You know why? I think you'll like it because it's got a wizard in it. And it's got a fairy in it. And it's got a magic chicken. Do you know what it is called? It's called The Wizard, the Fairy, and the Magic Chicken. Once upon a time, there was a wizard and a fairy and a magic chicken. And the wizard said, "My wand is the best wand because it has a moon on it." But the fairy said,
No, my wand is the best wand because it has a star on it.
but the magic chicken said,
Bok, bok, bok. Bok, 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 bok. Bok, bok, bok. Pickle on it.
"Yes, well, be that as it may, I can wave my wand and summon a very scary monster. Abracadabra." Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. But the fairy said,
That is not a very scary monster. And I won't even use my wand. I'm just going to just give him a kiss and I'll turn him into a prince.
Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. But the magic chicken said,
Bok, bok, bok. Bok, 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 bok. Bok, bok, bok. Bok, 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 bok.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. And the wizard said, "That is a very scary monster and I have to go now, goodbye." The fairy said, "Oh yes, wait for me, please." And the magic chicken said,
Bok, bok, bok. Bok, 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 bok.
"I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road?"
Bok, 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 bok. Bok, 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 bok.
Now there's a very special song. This is a special song because there's a part for the audience. In case you don't know, you are the audience. So I'd like to teach you your part. Are you ready to learn your part? Here is your part. Whenever you see this one here, this is the mama duck. And the mama duck goes quack, 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 quack. That's your part. Do you know your part? Yeah, let's practice. Here we go. Quack, 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 quack. Good. One more time.
Quack, quack, quack.
Wonderful. Very nice. Good. So, if you can remember your part and I can remember my part, then we will sing this song together. Oh, 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said,
Quack, 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 quack.
and only 4 little ducks came back. Oh, oh, 4 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said,
Quack, 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 quack.
and only 3 little ducks came back. Oh, oh, 3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said,
Quack, 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 quack.
and only 2 little ducks came back with a hippopotamus. Oh, oh, 2 little ducks and the hippopotamus went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said,
Quack, 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 quack.
and only 1 little duck came back. I don't know what happened to the hippopotamus. Oh, Ooh, and the duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, and the 23 ducks came waddling back. Oh, 23 ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, and all 5 of the original ducks came back with a hippopotamus. And now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Jack and the Beanstalk Part 4. Now you see Jack the Beanstalk after taking a giant golden egg, and then he called for his mama, 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 mama. What is it? Mom, you never guess I climbed up a beanstalk and I found a giant castle. They had giant golden eggs. They had so many golden eggs, I'll never miss the one that I took from them. What are you talking about? Look over there behind the house. Look over there behind the house. Ooh, gold, 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 giant golden. Wait a minute. Did you say you took a giant golden egg? Yeah? Jack, that's like stealing, and stealing isn't right. Now go back and give them their gold. Oh, Mom, I can't do that. They're giants. They might eat me. Wait. Well, it's not right to steal, though. You got to give them their gold. Yeah, give me my gold. Mr. Giant? Yeah. You're the giant? Yeah. How come you look like Rumpelstiltskin? Hey, don't make fun of my size. I eat people who make fun of my size, just like I eat people for stealing my gold. You be quiet, you're not going to eat anybody. That boy's going to be our new housekeeper. I want to eat him. I want to eat him. You cannot eat him because your doctor says your cholesterol is too high and little boys have too much cholesterol. Oh, phooey. So Jack was the keeper of the giant's castle, and they all lived happily ever after. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is just about the end of the show. I have one more piece that I'd like to share with you. But before I get to do that one, I want to say how nice it is to see you here at the Puppet Showplace Theater. And I hope that you will come back again and again because there's different puppet shows happening here all the time. And if you do plan on coming back, maybe you could consider becoming a member because members get discounts for their tickets. Members get priority seating, so you can sit wherever you want if you're a member. And try and sit up straight, though. And you get discounts at the puppet store. How did you do that, for goodness sake? Now, if you become a member, you'll be supporting a great puppet theater. There's not very many puppet theaters in the whole country, and this is the oldest one in New England. So come back and see us again. Maybe I'll see you there, see you here sometime. Now the last one is one about Jack. Yeah. Ooh. Do you know one about Jack? Yeah. Which one do you know? Jack and the Beanstalk. I just did it.
Jack and Jill.
No, I don't like Jack and Jill. I don't do that.
Jack and the cookie.
Jack and the Cookie? I think there's something subliminal in that. I don't know. You're close, though, actually, when I think about it now. I'll give you, how about what? I did not understand that. I don't speak baby talk.
Oh!
Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating a holiday pie. He poked in the is that right? Okay. He poked in his thumb and pulled out a Pokemon. That's not right? Oh, okay, sorry. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating a holiday pie, poked in his finger and pulled out the opera singer. That's not right. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating a holiday pie, poked in his elbow, and then he pulled out the what? No, get in the pie. That's not the right one. No. That's not right. Oh, I know. Here it is, last one. It goes, Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating a holiday pie. He poked in his thumb and pulled out, on behalf of the Pie Association, we'd appreciate it if you'd stop poking in the pie. Don't you know you're not supposed to play with your food? Yeah, don't play with your food, just eat it. Poke. No, don't poke me. Poke. I don't like it when you poke me. Poke. Stop that poking! Now, I'm not going to get in a big fight about it, you see. I am just going to leave. I'm taking the pie with me, though. How do you like them apples? Yeah, that's how I remember it. The end. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Is that how it goes? What do you mean?
It's a plum.
What? Now listen. I have had many pies. I have had the pumpkin pie, an apple pie, pecan pie. I had shoe-fly pie. I have never had plum pie. What are you talking about? Plum pie? That's ridiculous.
Me too.
Well, whatever kind of pie you want, you can have it. But for now, I have to say, cookie pie. Did you send me the recipe? Now I have to say though, I'm sorry to say, sad to say, but see you later, alligators. Bye-bye.